Hi folks, Eric with you again with Silver Six Media, and today we're going to talk about how to add a link to an existing page in your website. So we're going to add a link right here to show for people to click and go to whatever the page is. So the first thing we're going to do is we want to edit this page. So we'll go to the top, click edit. So we're going to want to add a link in here. So I'm just going to, I've already got a link that I've copied. So I'm going to put it in here, and we're on the visual tab, and we're going to paste, or you can just type it in. So here is the website that I want people to click on and go to visit that page. So right now it's just a plain text page. So how we make it a link is to select it all, then click insert link, and then it's going to bring up this little window, and then we just want to hit apply. So that now makes it a live link, and don't worry about the rest. You can just click somewhere else off that. So then we just hit update. And we'll go take a look at the page. And there we have our link. So when we click that, takes us to the right page. So this brings up a second question. I don't want it to look like the website address. I don't want HTTPS blah, 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 blah. I want it to look, a little more friendly. So I want to call it Silver Six Media how-to page. So I want to make that to be a clickable link. So how do we do that? Again, we're going to go up, we're going to edit the page. So I'm going to click over to a different tab on the right hand that says text. So that brings us into the code looking, we have this big long line of code here. So this part here actually gives us the website that we want it to go to. And then right after this bracket, this is the text that will appear on the front page. So I'm going to just highlight that and make sure not to highlight the last bracket and the A part. And then we'll just say Silver Six Media how-to page. Okay, so now this will be the text that becomes clickable. So we're going to go over, click update. And we'll just take another look how the page looks. So there you have it. So we've got a nice, neater looking link that actually, spells out in plain English what it is, the page that we're going to go to. So let's just add one more little thing. Let's say this is a list of, 5 or 6 things, and we want to add a little bullet here. So let's just add a little bullet in front of the list of things. So we're going to go back into edit page. And we're going to go back over to the visual tab. And then we're going to put our mouse all the way to the left just before the first point, the first letter. So it's flashing in front of the S. And we'll just go up and do bullet list. So that will automatically add a bullet to the left and make it look a little bit nicer. Update. And we're going to view page. So there we go. So you could have a list of 10, 12, 50, whatever it is, links that you could just continue to copy and do the same way. One last thing that I'll mention is it depends on your website and what coding and how it looks, but you may come back into this part here and you see how it added code? That's code to help make that bullet right there. So if we wanted to continue on, we could still just go into the first item, hit after the last page, so your cursor is flashing, and just hit enter. And then we can do the same thing, add another link. One thing I wanted to mention is that if there's already code in here, let's say you came to this page and there was already some weird looking code like this, and then there was something near the bottom, you would still put your cursor inside of this code and this code. So leave these two, if that exists in your page, just leave those two there and go in between. So I'm just going to get rid of the bullet. So there. So we could just keep adding lines in here. So that's it. That's how you enter a link to your page and have it look a little bit nicer than the HTTP or the www dot something. I hope that helps. Thanks, folks. Goodbye.